Meg Donnelly's heart has always belonged to music, even before the world knew her name. From the very first time she picked up a guitar, she felt a spark, a sense of purpose that nothing else could match. Long before her acting fame, she dreamed of connecting with people through song, imagining herself on stage, her voice reaching out to touch others' hearts. Music was her way of sharing joy, hope, and every emotion in between. It was her language, her comfort, and her greatest adventure. Even on busy film sets, she'd be humming melodies or scribbling lyrics in the margins of her script, her passion always shining through no matter where she was. Auditioning for American Idol was a leap of faith. This time, it was all about her music, her voice, and her story. She spent months preparing, searching for the perfect song to represent her soul, poring over lyrics and melodies late into the night. It was a vulnerable process, exposing her true self, but her determination never wavered. She knew this was her moment to be authentic. Nerves and excitement mixed as the audition approached, but beneath it all was an unshakable belief in herself and her dream. She wasn't chasing fame, she was chasing her dream, ready to prove she could face her fears and share her truth. Meg chose a song that told her story, practicing until every note felt like a part of her, until her voice carried every hope and struggle she'd ever felt. This journey was about more than just singing. It was about sharing her heart with the world, letting others see the real Meg behind the spotlight. She was finally ready to step into the spotlight as the artist she was meant to be, embracing her dream with courage and grace. The day of the audition finally arrived, and the air was thick with a mix of nerves and excitement. Contestants paced backstage, their hearts pounding, each one hoping to make their dreams come true. Walking into the iconic audition room, Meg felt a rush of adrenaline. Facing the legendary judges, whose opinions could change her life, was almost surreal, like stepping into a dream she'd imagined 1,000 times. Meg introduced herself with a warm smile, her natural charm and confidence immediately shining through, setting her apart from the crowd. The judges recognized her as an actress, but today she was here to reveal a new side of herself. This was the start of a brand new chapter in her story. She took a steadying breath, tuned her guitar, and with a final glance at the judges, let her voice fill the room with emotion and hope. Her performance was raw, honest, and deeply moving. Every note carried her story, captivating the judges and everyone in the room. As her final note faded, a heavy silence hung in the air. A moment suspended in time, filled with anticipation and hope. Then, the silence broke with smiles and genuine praise from the judges. They spoke of her honesty, her impressive vocal control, and the bravery it took to step out of her comfort zone and share her true self. The yes votes came quickly and enthusiastically. She was going to Hollywood, her dreams suddenly within reach. Holding that golden ticket in her hands, Meg felt a wave of disbelief and joy. Her dream was finally becoming real. It was more than just a pass to the next round. It was a symbol of her courage, her hard work, and her willingness to take a risk. As she left the audition room, Meg was floating on air. She'd already won a personal victory, no matter what happened next. She had faced her deepest fear and been seen, truly seen, for the artist she was always meant to be. The journey was just beginning, and Meg knew that this was only the first step towards something extraordinary. Hollywood Week was a true test. Hundreds of talented singers all chasing the same dream. The first challenge, singing a cappella in a line of 10, nerves at their peak. Watching others go home was humbling, but Meg stayed focused. The group round brought sleepless nights and creative clashes, but Meg's leadership helped unify her team. It was a crash course in teamwork and compromise. Her solo performance was a turning point, vulnerable, emotional, and powerful. The judges saw her resilience and artistry under pressure. Hollywood Week stripped away the glamour, revealing the grit needed to survive. Meg learned to manage anxiety, trust her instincts, and adapt. Each challenge made her stronger and more confident. She was proving she belonged on that stage. Meg's support system was her anchor, her family, always in the crowd, cheering her on. On tough days, a call home recharged her spirit. Friends and castmates rallied around her, flooding her with encouragement. Knowing she wasn't alone made all the difference. That love gave her the freedom to experiment and be authentic on stage. She chose songs that mattered to her, revealing new sides of her artistry each week. Support helped her handle criticism, turning feedback into fuel for growth. She embraced every challenge, working tirelessly to improve. The encouragement around her allowed her to evolve as a performer. Each week she grew more confident, more herself. Her journey was as much about finding her voice as it was about sharing it. Stepping onto the live stage was electrifying, millions watching, every moment magnified. The energy in the air was almost tangible, a mix of excitement and nerves that pulsed through her veins. Meg channeled her nerves into passion, connecting with viewers through the camera. She knew that every glance, every note, could reach someone's heart, even from miles away. She learned to be both powerful and intimate, owning the stage with confidence. Her presence grew stronger with each performance, her voice carrying emotion and strength. Her most memorable moment, performing an original song, sharing her story with the world. It was a vulnerable act, but it allowed her true self to shine through. The risk paid off. A hush fell, then a standing ovation. The applause was thunderous, echoing her courage and authenticity. It was about connection, not just competition. Meg realized that music could unite strangers, creating unforgettable moments. The weekly grind was intense, but Meg thrived on the energy of live performance. Each rehearsal, each show, pushed her limits and fueled her growth. She learned to trust herself, let go of perfection, and live in the moment. The stage became a place where she could truly be herself, flaws and all. Each show transformed her, turning her into a captivating performer. She discovered new strengths and embraced her evolving artistry. She found joy in the spotlight, embracing every challenge. The cheers and applause became a reminder of how far she'd come. The live stage became her home, a place where she belonged and felt truly alive. She blossomed before our eyes, her confidence and artistry unfolding with every performance. Meg was no longer just a singer, she was an artist, inspiring others to chase their own dreams. Meg's journey on American Idol was about more than winning. She discovered resilience, artistry, and the strength of her spirit. Idol solidified music as a central pillar of her identity. She left with new skills, confidence, and a legion of fans. The friendships and personal growth meant more than any trophy. Contestants became a family, supporting each other through every high and low. Meg learned that success is about lifting others up, not just climbing alone. Her story reminds us to chase our dreams, no matter how daunting. We all have a unique song. Don't be afraid to share it. Your stage is waiting.